Welcome to my presentation on the task managing software I built for AHF Pharmacy. This project first started a few months ago when I was attending a coding bootcamp, and my friend Amaneli Makamba helped me on this project. And since then, I've continued to add more features to this application. So let's begin. The first feature that we have for this application, we have a forgot password link. With this, it was built with the It's Dangerous library from Flask. It's using a URL time-safe serializer. So if you input your email, it'll send you an encrypted link that's time-sensitive that will allow you to reset your password. Now let's log in. Here we have the dashboard, and this is the live version of the application, so it's currently in use here. So this is what the pharmacy manager would see. You can see all the team members here, all of your employees, their pending tasks, their privileges, whether they have admin access or only staff access, and their completed tasks, or if they don't have any tasks. Now let's go into my tasks. So here are all my tasks for next week. The application lets you change whether you've completed a task or you're currently working on it, or if it's currently pending. You're also able to add comments here, and you could click enter to update, or you could go down here and click update. And since we're logged in as an admin, we're able to delete these tasks. So we're currently using this, so I'm not going to make any changes right now. If we click view all, that's actually a feature so that if there's anything in the future, say a year from now, that you assign, it won't show up here. It will only show you what's due within the past week, the current week, and the week after this week. Okay, and then if we click here, we're able to edit the task here. And yeah, we could just type in the name of the task and then update it. Now let's go back. It looks like, there we go. Okay, so now I'll show you how to assign a task to a user. So all of our users are listed here. And then we could type in the tasks that we want them to work on, and then the priority, and then we could select the dates, up to 5 dates that they would be working on that task. If we click add, it'll add it to their page. And then we also have assign station. What assign station is we have stations over here. So we could create a station here, create station, and then it'll add it to this list here. And then from this list, we could add a task. So as we add a task, it'll add it to this list here, where we can see all the tasks that belong to that station. So if we assign a station back over here, it will assign all those tasks to that employee. Now I'll go into a little bit more here. So we could also delete tasks from the station, and we could also delete an entire station. Here, these are just special reports that are specific to a day in the month. So you're able to assign a report for each day here, and then select the date that you want them to work on that report. So next we have add user. We're able to create a new user here. And when we add a new user, they'll automatically have admin privileges. So we could actually go into manage users and change their privileges through here. And then we click save, it will update that. And then we could also delete the user here. And then on this drop down, we have some useful links that we use often. And then we have an announcements page, which we don't really use, but it's there in case we want to add an announcement. And if we submit it, it'll show up here. It'll show who posted it, and it will allow users to like or unlike a post. We also, there's a built-in translation app. It's not active on the current site because it required a paid API through Google Translate. So now I just linked it to Google Translate. But it is there in the code if you want to check it out. Yeah, what else do we have? So these tables also allow us to sort by due date, which is a default, or by status. Say, let's go into my admin tasks. So it lets you sort by status here or by due date. Yeah. This was actually done through a query, but I plan on changing it into a JavaScript function. That way it's more easily accessible for all the other sections. But for now, while we're currently using it at the pharmacy, it was the fastest way to implement it, so that's why that was added in that way. Yeah. Actually, I could show you some of these tasks that I could delete. So here we go. And we get validation, so it's deleted. And then this actually, when you complete a task, it will actually send an email to the manager in charge, and it'll let them know that you have completed the task, and it'll send them what task you have completed. And then also when we assign a task to a user, it'll inform them that they have a new task, and it will link them to their dashboard. Now I'll show you the login for a staff user. So if your staff, you don't have admin privileges, so your landing page is here on login, so you're only able to access your own tasks here. You aren't able to edit your tasks, but you could sort your tasks and update your tasks, and you could also add comments in case you have any, and you're able to edit or update your status, the status on your tasks. Then you also have access to your links, to the announcements, and yeah. Well, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. If you have any questions or you want to get in touch, I will leave the link to my LinkedIn in the description of this video. I'll also link my portfolio and my GitHub